Welcome back to Good Company. We now have with us Doug Brown, who's a professional skateboarder and also an author, and who's been devoting his time to making kids and helping kids stay on the right path. Doug, great to see you here. And you've got this great book, too. It's called Beyond the Board.
I got a book out. What can I say?
Now, tell me about this book. Of course, you are a professional skateboarder, but you've really put your time now into doing this and to helping the youth out.
Yeah, I started a program called Skate Straight. I turned pro as a professional skateboarder in 2002 as a result of being discovered at the Gravity Games.
Right.
So I'm doing all these things, you know, the competitions and this and that, and Dare America used to send me out on the road to talk to the kids, and I saw what an impact I was having on the youth, and that I was a mentor and I was embracing that. Right. So from that, my book was actually on my website. I was getting such a positive feedback, so my agent, we went after a publisher, and next thing I know, here I am doing book events, and it's crazy.
And now let's talk a little bit about you and how your career got started. Back to the Future and Michael J. Fox, that's the reason you're here today.
It has a big part. I saw the movie. I saw Michael J. Fox rolling down Doc's driveway, and there was something about that I identified with. It was like being a superhero or something in grade school, and I never stopped because skateboarding has been popular and not popular, and now it's obviously popular again. But through my 20s, I kept doing it for exercise and fun. And
right. You know, it really is it's an athletic sport. You have to be an athlete to be able to do this. What's interesting to me, though, is you weren't a professional until 2002. And when you went to your first event, you had no idea that you were going to get to participate in that event, did you?
None whatsoever. I was a guitar teacher of all things for a good decade after high school. You know, I was a big dreamer. I wanted to get into the arts, do music. So I'm going to the Gravity Games as a spectator. Here in Cleveland, ironically. And, you know, I saw the pros warming up on the ramps, and I thought, me being so proactive and getting excited, I had to bust out and skate.
Right.
So I went back to the parking garage, got my helmet, everything looking pretty official. I go up to the security lady, and she's all, well, you know, this is for invite only. And I said, well, I'm Doug Brown, and I'm here to skate. She goes, oh, yeah, I know who you are. Go ahead. So life is,
she does. She knows who you are, right?
Right. So life is about choices. I'm at a fork in the road. I could go back, sit and watch, which isn't me, or join the pros in a harmless session of them warming up.
Right.
And that's what I did. And as a result, I got picked up by a sponsor there. They had the booths, you know, of everybody, and I caused a reaction. The photographers shifted over, and they saw my eclectic style of skateboarding, and from then, that company sent me out on tour, and I was doing industry events and competitions, and you know, this whirlwind of activities was happening, and yeah, the guitar teaching definitely went backside, and skateboarding became my full-on career. It's my job. And you brought some video too. Let's take a look at you in action now. And how much training goes into being a skateboarder? Because this isn't something you can just pick up a board and go. Right. I skate every single day, and the days I don't skate, I have a little exercise bike, and you know, I'm like the gerbil or the hamster. It is important to stay physically fit because my body, at my age, I'm 36 now, I take a lot of hits. Well, and when you take one of those too, because this is definitely it's a perilous sport, I would say. How do you bounce back from that? Sure, you have some padding on, but you're pretty exposed. And okay, for example, right there, something goes wrong on that flip, you're in trouble. Yeah, you know, I worry. I've been skating for well over 20 years, so is my luck running out or what have you? But now it's my passion and it is my job. I have to keep doing it to survive. But I plan on skating forever, as long as I can still keep moving and walk. And there's plenty of guys out west. I've skated with the old Z-Boys, guys like Tony Alva, and they're in their early 50s. Peggy Oki, all those guys, they still skate. And we don't have much time left, Doug, but it's important for you to work with the youth. You go to the juvenile detention centers, and how does this, you know, how is this positive on their lives? What is this able to do for them to get kids on the right track? Yeah, I mean, there's so many kids going down the wrong path. When I was an adolescent, I was looking to rock stars or, you know, people to look at, and like I said earlier, I embraced who I was. I'm this guy that can reach kids, so I'm getting the opportunity to go to these detention centers and make a difference, just in words, not even skating. And yeah, that's my passion. My Skate Straight program, skatestraight.org, is really my focus in what I'm doing now. And Doug, great talking to you. The book is called Beyond the Board. You see it there. So you can get it there. You can also get it at Amazon. Yeah, Amazon, Barnes & Nobles, Borders, or beyondtheboard.net. All right. Well, Doug, thanks for stopping by. Let's do it again soon. Absolutely. Thanks. All right. That's Doug Brown, professional skateboarder and author. And right now, let's send it over to Andrea.
Are you throwing a graduation party and you just don't know where to start? Well, Well, today we're going to try